Hi, I'm Kashyap working as an IIM consultant in ENH iSecure. This video provides a quick overview on pass-through authentication via Active Directory in Identity IQ. We will discuss topics like authentication in Identity IQ, login configuration in Identity IQ, pass-through authentication, and the importance of birthright provisioning. Identity IQ supports multiple login configurations to authenticate a user, including single sign-on, pass-through authentication, and default internal authentication. In single sign-on, a user is expected to have already signed on some sort of a centralized authentication source. In pass-through authentication, a user credentials are validated against an external source like Active Directory instead of Identity IQ. In default authentication of Identity IQ, the user credentials are validated against internally stored passwords. Identity IQ can have a combination of mechanisms mentioned earlier and can be configured in the user interface. Under the global configuration, the login configuration can be found. Under login settings, the pass-through application such as Active Directory can be chosen to enable pass-through authentication. The auto-create user rule defines how to create identities for authenticated users who aren't mapped in the system. Now, let's understand the process of pass-through authentication via Active Directory. When a user tries to log into Identity IQ with username and password, Identity IQ collects the user credentials and checks for the login configuration. If the login configuration is configured as pass-through authentication, the user credentials are validated against the application, in this case Active Directory. Once the validation is successful, user will be logged into Identity IQ. Customers often want the identities created from trusted sources and have accounts or particular privileges in certain applications by default. This process is called birthright provisioning, as the access on applications is granted simply on the basis of having an identity in the system. The key benefits include increase in efficiency as manual assignments are eliminated, increase in productivity as employees can contribute from day one, and maintain consistent rights in line with the company policies. In the next video, we will see a demo on how to achieve pass-through authentication via Active Directory in Identity IQ and some use cases like account aggregation from Active Directory, Active Directory birthright provisioning. Thank you for watching this video. Follow us on social media for latest updates.